Hello and welcome back to the next episode of the Glory Man United Save, and we are at the Manchester derby yet again, but this time in the FA Cup third round, and then we play Arsenal in the league after that. Since the Newcastle game, we beat Brentford 4-2. We struggled in this game. We were 2-1 down at one point, and then we brought Rashford on. 2 assists for Lukaku he did, and then SAvic scoring in between time as well. Rashford was absolutely outstanding. Coming back from injury, we absolutely did miss him, and he played really well. The Tottenham game, well, it speaks for itself really, doesn't it? Havertz played outstanding, getting man of the match with a 9.4, scoring 2 goals, and I think he had a couple of assists in that game as well. But even so, Sanchez, Guedes and Rogba getting his first game for the club as well, for the senior side at least anyway. So that was good stuff. And then we had a blip against Leicester. So like we did at the beginning of the season against Arsenal, we've been on an 18 game Premiership game at least anyway, unbeaten run. And we turned the halfway stage, the first game of the second half, and we lose against Leicester. So hopefully, sign of things to come where we could go on another 18 match unbeaten run for the rest of the season. But the Premiership is shaping up pretty well at the moment, so we're almost at the halfway, everybody. Chelsea have got to play Liverpool. We are 3 points clear. We were 9 clear at one point, but now we're 3. And that's due to Man City and everybody else playing all their games. So, unfortunately, we lost 2 games now, 3-2 and 1-0, but we do get to play Arsenal and hopefully avenge them. Other news, Lukaku got an accolade of awards. First of all, he won the World Golden Boot Award ahead of Neymar and Anthony Martial of all people as well. 46 goals in 42 appearances. Fantastic stuff. He then got World Player of the Year award, again ahead of Neymar and ahead of Martial. Fantastic. He's 29 years old. Neymar's 30. And then he got World Player of the Year award. Again, Neymar, Martial propping it up at second and third. And then he got named in the World Team of the Year as well, amongst David De Gea, Conte, Bonucci, Lindelof. God, did I sell him? I must have done. I can't even remember. Hazard, Lamar. Again, no Martial in that team though. Harry Kane is overtaking him in the goals, Golden Boot for the season. 1 goal behind is Lukaku. Tala, on the other hand, he got Young Player of the Month award. So he's playing really well as well. So it's all coming together, apart from that one blip against Leicester. Moving on to the Man City game. We did make a few changes for the Leicester game, but we're coming back to our first team. Lukaku has gotten himself injured. Foot injury, he's going to be out for another couple of days. Icardi is not far back, he's 4 weeks away. And Theo Hernandez, he's got himself injured as well. But it's nice to see we have given our youngsters a tryout as well, which they are doing. We do welcome Martins. He completed his transfer, 20 years old, 4-star potential, 3-star current, and I think he'll do quite well. Slightly better than Tala, so he's going to be probably ahead of him. And then obviously when the forwards are back, Rashford will come into the left hand side and they'll probably swap or rotate quite a bit as well. Transfer wise, we've not really done anything really apart from that one transfer for Martins. We've got 320 odd million in the transfer kitty. We've only got 250 million in the bank, so we probably won't be spending that much. We're under on the weekly wage budget, which is good, so but somehow we are going to be failing the English Premiership player wage rise regulations. Not really understanding that very much. But let's get on with this game. We're going to have Donnarumma in goal with Kimmich, Caldera, Umtiti and Alaba at the back. SAvic is playing really well. Tottenham came in for an offer, I think overall 71 million. I declined it because I think he's one of the better players we have got in midfield and somebody that offers something different, as in a ball box to box midfielder. He's going to play alongside Sanchez. Havertz just above him with Martins and Guedes out on the wings. Rashford is going to be up front because of Lukaku's took a knock. So, with this in mind, we're going to start off this first game. Man City at home, FA Cup. Let's do this. Oh, Mbappe's going up front this time. Keane's playing out on the left-hand side. Okay. We had took a scouting on Keane. And for a youngster, he's not that bad, to be perfectly honest. Because we are going to have to start looking at the forward line at some point. Lukaku's just signed a new deal to take him up to 2026. With his form at the moment, it's just Icardi that I'm more worried about. Let's do this for our fans. Quite passionate about it. Let's kick off. Let's hope we can get another good result against Man City like we did in the league. Right, we're coming up to half an hour gone and nothing's really happened apart from us having a few shots. But apart from that, nothing. It's whizzing by so quickly. Oh, we have an attack. Rashford's up there. Marquinhos will take it. Oh, Rashford's nicked it, and Havertz, he has been putting them away. Well, he did in last game. Uplaod with a goal kick, plays it short, and he gets pumped up. Caldera underneath him, but that's a poor header to nobody in particular. De Bruyne's still around. Are they just playing it to half time? Pulisic back to De Bruyne. Can we pressure him? He's going backwards. He's going to play it back, and they've just played a 1-2. Oh, good interception by Sanchez and Rashford. Poor. And that is half time. Very, very disappointing. Well, I'm just going to say it's a bit disappointing. And we'll just say get creative. We need a goal. Let's get in front, then we can relax a little bit. Right. Goal corner, should I say. SAvic, Guedes, and that's in the goal by Umtiti. Gets on the end of it, and it's going to stand. Whew. Umtiti comes back into the side, and that is SAvic playing really well, and Guedes and Umtiti just sticking his foot out, and we are 1-0 to the good. Free kick again, Rashford this time. He should be in the box. Martins, beautiful play. SAvic, penalty ref? No. VAR, that's what we want. Is that going to be the next feature in 2019, I wonder? Right, Umtiti, SAvic, Sanchez plays it out wide to Guedes, who kind of lost it very, very easily. SAvic going to play it out wide to Martins. Hasn't really seen the ball that much, has he? Guedes, oh, he's tried to thread it back through. Right, we're going to go down the left hand side. Alaba to Martins. Go on then, son. Ball comes in, and Kimmich now has it. Strike Rashford in there. Come on, let's keep it on there. Is it there? It's offside. How can it be offside? Right, there's 20 minutes to go. I'm going to make a substitution. I'm quite happy for it to stay as it is. We're going to bring Tala on for Martins, a straight swap. We're going to move SAvic into attacking midfielder, and we're going to play him as a shallow striker. And then we're going to bring in Dendonka, I think. Central midfielder can go and defend, so we'll make the two substitutions. Another play for one more, about 10 minutes. Just wasted a little bit of time. Alaba with a throw inside to Sanchez. Tala now has it down the line to Alaba. Is anybody going to run in? SAvic is in the middle, but Rashford's there. Over to Guedes. No, he should have buried it. He has been burying them sort of chances. Man City come forward. Out to Danilo. Oh, that's a good interception. Well, it would have been. Oh, off the post. Alaba. That was a mistake. A mistake I can't have. We're going to bring Magna on for Kimmich. Straight swap. Give him a bit of game time in a game like this. He was subject to go to Marseille on loan, but I blocked it in the end. Tala. And another chance goes begging. I can't afford to let him go. He's our only right backup for Kimmich. And in the Leicester game, Kimmich did have a poor game, and because he went on the bench, he had stayed on. And Rashford finishes it off, and that is a tie over, I believe. 2-0 to the good. Rashford back. 2 assists last game. A goal this game. Marvellous. SAvic with a beautiful ball, and This is why I don't want to let SAvic go. Beautiful ball in. Got 4 minutes of added time and we're 30 seconds left. And that should see us off the game. I think Tallow, great interception down the line. No, it's over the top to Rashford. Has he got the legs? Not quite. Not to full fitness. Alaba, don't go too far. Get back in position, which you're not. And Tallow's behind while running back, and that's it. Very, very good victory. 49% of the possession, but look at that. 21, but 4 on target. That's disgraceful. Liverpool beat Rovers. Triumph in the derby again. Right, the 4th round for the FA Cup. Let's have a look. Still quite a lot of teams left in there. So let's start off. Right, okay, so where are we? Derby, Newcastle, Liverpool. It's going to be a tough one. Tottenham away to Shrewsbury. And we pay Crawley from Division 2. Or League 2, should I say. Whereabouts are they? 18th in the division. They have lost quite a few games, it has to be said. Not heavily, though. It's confirmation. Right, we have got Arsenal coming up, and we'll get along to that one, shall we? And reap some revenge from the first game of the season. Disaster has struck. Lukaku's come back, which is good news. But the disaster... I had no way of controlling this. It just happened. SAvic has gone to Tottenham for 70 million. I'm gutted. We rejected one offer from Tottenham and then they just went and put a £70 million release clause fee in there. And I didn't even notice there was just 70. He should have gone for a lot more than that. So we've lost probably our box-to-box midfielder now. We've got nobody else to replace him. So we put our scouts on. Some of the players that we're going to go with. Denis Zakaria. In fact, they're all coming back and they're not looking very good at all. Koulibaly, possibility. Carvalho, they're just poor. Absolute poor. I just don't know what to do. We're not going to have a very, very tight midfield now. I'm absolutely gutted that he's gone and I can't believe he accepted it as well. So thanks for your service, SAvic, and bye. Really annoying. So we're going to have to make do. The side is as it is. Cruz comes in now for SAvic. Not a lot we can do. Tallow comes in for Martins, just give him a break. And Lukaku, like I said, he's back from injury and he comes straight back into the side. We are at home to Arsenal and we need a win, preferably pronto. I just can't believe he's gone. He's gone to Tottenham, one of our rivals. I still don't believe it. So in the meantime, let's submit this game. Ponder on it a little bit more because I'm fuming. I really don't know who to bring in. There's nobody really out there that's good enough, I don't think. And he still had years ahead of him. I wouldn't have thought anybody would come in straight 70 million for him, but we're going to have to find somebody quick who can play, well, add that little bit of difference into the team. On the other hand, Arsenal coming forward. Lukaku picks up, Taller's there, tried to spray it out wide to Guedes and couldn't quite get there. Ball comes in, let's get it away. Taller, let's run with it, son. You're going to be crowded out or tackled. Arsenal calming things down and poor ball. Guedes picks it up. Cross comes in, Lukaku straight back in the side and a goal straight away. 5 minutes 43 on the clock. Guedes with another assist. Right hand side I'm really happy with. Left hand side I'm not so sure yet. We'll just give the players time to settle in. But it's that midfield now. I can't believe he's gone. Corner, Cruz. And that's almost there by Caldera. Arsenal are there with a corner. Chamberlain. Ball coming in. And that's a good stop. Let's get it away. Double save. Possibly. That's good play. A few minutes away from half time and Arsenal have it. Not really much going on in the game. Which is I don't mind at the moment as long as we come away with a win. And what on earth are you playing with there? Oh, Pauline on the back post. He's been sticking them in for Arsenal. We're also looking at another striker, a complete forward this time. Prove a point today. Come on, guys. Let's get this game won. Although if we have another half like we did first half, I don't mind it. We are looking to exact revenge on Arsenal though. They'll put a stop in their tracks of catching us. And with 20 minutes to go, we do have the ball finally. Havertz plays it out to Alaba, who's going to almost get tackled. Messed around with it. Kimmich inside to Sanchez. Guedes. Ball comes in and off the post bar even. Come on, Lukaku. You know you scored one, you should be burying them. Let's make a change. Tala could come off for Martins. Straight swap. Same with Guedes for Rodber. And I am tempted with Rashford. We'll stick Rashford up there. We'll give him a complete forward roll. 3 changes, 3 fresh legs. We need the win. Come on. Alaba with the ball. Havertz sprays it over to Rodber. Play it down the line. No, he doesn't. Finds Rashford. Over to Rodber again. And oh, what a finish by the youngster. That's his second goal. Well, let's see it in 3D. Let's have a better look at it. Rodber plays a 1-2 with Rashford. Brilliant play. Finds the gap. And then Rashford lashes it across. The goalkeeper just stands there. He didn't know what to do with himself. But 2-0. I'm more than happy. Coming into the last minute of added time. And it's looking good. Free kick. Rashford ball in. Wow. Don't really know what that was. Time wasting maybe. Edison. And didn't even have a chance to run up to the ball. And that is a fantastic victory. Arsenal. Don't need nothing addressing. Seriously. I've just said that, didn't I? Passionately say. I'm happy with your performance. Well done. Clinical finishing it was. Press conference, we'll send that to assistant Caldera and pressers. And top notch. And this is a youngster that we are going for. He wants first team play. He's incredibly interested. 75 million, did I? I didn't know I put in for 75 million. But he comes highly recommended. He's a complete forward as well, which I like. Dribbling, finishing, first touch. He's got it all there. Agility. He's got pace on him. But that is... well, I'm happy with that. He scored 39 in 81. And PSG are going to make such a profit on him, aren't they? He runs with the ball down right. Cuts inside from both wings as well. Bonus. We'll finalise it. Hopefully you'll be coming to us. We just need to sort your wages out. Do need to find a midfielder now. Just waiting for a few scouts to come back. And hopefully by next episode we'll have somebody. From 69 grand a week, he wants 450 grand a week. No. You can have 100 grand a week. And that is that. Suggest the terms on that. I've been backed into a corner by your conditions and don't see how these negotiations can be successful. 450 grand a week, youth? I don't think so. Doesn't look like we're going to be getting Salazar after all. Not being held to ransom. 450 grand a week, you're not that great. It's ridiculous money. Okay, so that's not bad episode. 2-2-0 wins. Right, we're going to leave it there. We're going to play another few more games and possibly come to round about here somewhere. Possibly the Liverpool-Valencia, the first leg of the Champions League. These games we would expect to win, especially Crawley. Chelsea, it's a possibility we could slip up there, but I don't think we will. It's the away games really, away to Liverpool. We did beat them 4-1 at home. So, if you enjoyed that video, please pop a like on there. If you'd like to see more, please subscribe. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you.